That's interesting. It's interesting because, like I said, I thought your story just in general, like being adopted and then growing up, were you someone who needed attention, who wanted attention?
Yeah, I was in and out of therapy since I was like 5.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, why were you in therapy in the first place?
Behavioral issues, so I would like want attention. So maybe yes, maybe you're right.
Were you loud? Were you obnoxious? Were you being mean? What was your attention seeking?
All of it. Well, I don't know about meanness, but definitely just like, yeah, just like wanted the spotlight, which is so different of how I am now, especially off camera. I'm very kind of just like reserved and stuff, but
I'm surprised they would want to put you in therapy. That seems like a normal thing. A 5-year-old is as loud sometimes wants to be.
Yeah, they put me on medication too.
At 5?
Or 7. 7 was my first time.
7?
Zoloft, yeah.
No.
Yeah. I disagree with that, but then again, I wasn't raising myself. My parents said it was hard, but I don't know.
7?
It seems very
Zoloft.
Yeah.
For
what? That's what was depression, right? So they thought I was depressed. Then I thought I didn't test positive for bipolar or personality disorder or anything, but they say I have ADD and OCD.
At 7?
No, that was more so like preteen when they told me that.
But they diagnosed you with depression at 7.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah, I don't remember ever feeling depressed. That's the weird thing.
Do you think...
I don't think, like, if you were to ask me, have you ever had major depression where you, like, can't get out of bed for months? The answer is no. I've never had any kind of recollection of, oh, my God, like, the whole world's awful. Like, I get sad. I, like, have moments where I want to cry or, you know, I've had thoughts of suicide for, like, a couple days because I'm that sad. But it's never, I guess... chronic is the word I'm looking for, where it like takes over your whole life. So.
Right. And back then you had you didn't feel depressed.
No.
Were you ever like, wait, I'm not depressed though. Like, I don't want this.
No, honestly, I don't even remember.
How long were you on it for?
A couple years.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder if that had like an adverse effect. Like,
oh, I think so. Yeah. I mean, there's side effects to everything you do, so there's definitely something that could have happened to me.
Being misdiagnosed. I've been misdiagnosed, and I honestly think it's caused me more
issues,
chemical imbalance than I would have had.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, I shouldn't have been taking lithium because like I wasn't bipolar.
The last thing I was taking in college was what was it called? Concerta.
What's that?
It's like similar to Adderall or Ritalin. It's for people who can't concentrate or need to like think clearly or easily get distracted. So.
Okay. And so that was in college, you said. So you haven't taken anything since?
No. So when I went vegan, I was like, well, see, I was under the false pretense or belief that, if you go vegan and natural, you can cure your depression, cure your mental disorders, cure your it was like a cure for all. I mean, that's how it's promoted online all the time. So I stopped taking it.
Wait, vegan?
My medicine.
And then when you were talking about veganism, you thought, that's like a natural...
No,
remedy?
Well, people, I mean, what I had seen online and even read in books and heard from like gurus and professionals was like, if you eat a proper diet, there's less triggers in your system to make you act out or be depressed or be suicidal. So if you're eating natural, it's total bullshit, by the way.
Do you think, because I recently started eating better this year and I felt a better shift, or do you think it's just like that's in my head that I've heard that?
That might be like everyday like occurrences, like your mood or your just how happy you are. But in terms of like, I have chronic depression, like that can't really be fixed.
Do you think junk food has made you
crazy? Yeah.
Do you think so?
Oh yeah, definitely. Wow. I literally was just talking to Orlin about that the other day. He's like, when you come back from LA, you have to go see someone to get back on medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you said you're not depressed. Are you manic?
No, I have like episodes of manic where it's just like, everything seems really hard for me, and I'm just like,
ooh, yeah. I have
I'm like
that too.
I've
had that too.
Like I'm a tornado, and he has to leave the apartment. He's like, wow, fuck this, and I'm just like, everything makes me mad, like crazy. Like my videos where I'm having issues, a lot of it is stemming from like something wrong in me. So I'm just like, well, fuck it. Everyone already hates me, or I'm already dramatic. Let me just grab the camera and just like film it. So some of them are like really, really real for me, even though there's no context or no one even understands why I'm even doing it. Like where I'm like, with that, like now I can laugh at because I'm looking back because it was months ago, but like where I'm like, beating my food with the broom.
Yeah,
or, like,
what is that?
Stuff on the raw. I was just upset. You
were generally upset.
Very, very upset. I can't even tell you why. I don't even remember why.
And like crying on camera, which again is something I relate to, so I'm not coming at you like a judging way. Like, what does that do for you?
Last one.
Yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying. I don't want people to think I'm like attacking you because we're so similar. I'm asking your perspective because I've had guests that are all they're so different from me. So there's like really no similarities. We're so similar. So for me, I know my answers to these questions, and I'm just so fascinated to know because even like the first question, are you unhappy or that you gained weight? You're like, no, I'm perfectly happy, as opposed to me when I gain weight.
There are times where I do, like, again, I was just talking about my double chin stuff. Like, I want to get that chopped off, but
it doesn't affect your happiness.
No, because I have food and I can pay my bills, and it just like my life seems more normal than when I was skinny, but I was also like struggling a lot more.
You wouldn't switch money for skinniness.
No. And also, I don't think skinny always means healthy. I actually, honestly, Trisha, everyone sees my old videos when I was skinny, and they think I was just this beacon of health. I rotted a tooth. I had low B12 deficiency. My sex drive was terrible.
Really? Terrible. I wondered that. Okay.
Terrible. Wow. I developed hypoglycemia. I don't know if it's directly related to the veganism, but I never had that before.
What's hypoglycemia?
So your blood sugar drops really low, and you sweat, you shake, you get nervous, you get heart palpitations, you get discombobulated. Like, you talk to me and I don't even know what you just said. I'm like, what? Like, I have to eat. Almost like diabetic. It's sugar related, but it's the opposite. Diabetes is when you have too much sugar in your blood. Hypoglycemia is when there's not enough and it drops really low. Wow. So, like, I would have problems driving. As a vegan, I have to, like, eat fucking sugar pills just to drive. It was terrible. And my mom's diabetic, and she would test me, and she'd be like, this is definitely not diabetes, because she has it. She's like, this is 100% hypoglycemia. So that happened. Just so much. I used to get you actually been talking about my skin. I used to have so much acne and little bumps on my face and my chest and stuff. And, like, again, I eat like shit now, but yeah, it wasn't just because I was skinny doesn't mean I was healthy.
I think that's such 100%. I love that you said that, because I don't know what being
people
skinny
think
is.
That. They're like, oh, well, you're unhealthy now. I'm like, well, I also think I wasn't healthy then either.
That's so true. I
mean, like, there's a balance.